Okay, I just feel like doing a little dance here, don't you all?
Yes, and I feel like a little bit of a dance because guess what? I'm back.
Some people
It's
were
like a
starting to
bad
wonder
dream.
about you.
I know. I got a little message going, do you still work at Girlfriends? I'm like, yes, I do.
Yes,
I do.
it's just,
So I'm back.
You've just been on the road.
Yes.
All right,
never want to
friends.
sit in a car again.
That's right, exactly. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Swig Night. I'm Kris, this is Allison, and Swig Night, for those of you who may not be familiar with the term, SSWG, what does it stand for?
Show and sell with the girlfriends.
That's right, and so it gives us an opportunity to actually get a little bit deeper dive into some of those higher price items. We love comments sold, right?
Right.
But those items go super fast.
Sometimes
and there's not a
I
whole
can't
lot
talk that
time
fast.
to think. Yeah, right.
And I'm out of practice.
Exactly.
Yep.
So this is a show that we have put together for you so that we can explain a little bit more about some of these bigger purchases, because we don't take it for granted that you would be willing to trust us to sell you a machine. And so our hope during the month of November is to get you ready to have the perfect machine for you sitting underneath your tree this year.
Yes, yes. If you have not seen the ad where you get the little nudge, I mean, how darling is that?
I think Eric did a pretty good job.
I think he did a great job.
That little nudge.
That little nudge. But if you haven't seen it, then you need to go back and search it. But hopefully this will give you that little bit of nudge that some of us need every once in a while.
Most definitely. All right. So first things first, we want you to share this program with your friends. So if you will do us a favor, we want you to go to the little arrow underneath the screen that you're seeing right now and share it with your friends.
Right.
Or you can tag someone in the comments by using the @ symbol, and their name will come up and be tagged, and you might have a chance to win one of 3 different gift cards. How much?
$100.
What?
Who doesn't need $100? And if I can put a little plug, there's some exciting things that are coming. Maybe at midnight, maybe already coming on the pre-sales.
Absolutely. So definitely be a part of our giveaway, like and share for a chance to win one of these gift cards. And we will announce the winners at the end of the show. So it helps to be live.
Well, let me ask a question. Do you need to stay till the end of the show in order to claim your prize?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes. And
so you're stuck with us.
Yeah, we promise we'll be less than an hour. We know your time is valuable. And so let's go ahead and get started. So tonight we thought, rather than go through every single serger in the Baby Lock line, and may I say, the Baby Lock sergers are the best sergers out there on the market, aren't they?
Yes.
And we decided that we would focus in on 3 of our favorites, all right? Each at different price points. So the first one that we want to talk about is the Baby Lock Victory. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at what the Baby Lock Victory is all about. You can see here that we've got some nice up-close shots here where you'll notice there are no tension dials. Oh my goodness, if you've ever wanted to play with a serger, sometimes the tension dials are the things that scare people the most. So the fact that there are no tension dials on this machine is pretty incredible. You also have the ability to thread your needles and thread your loopers by air. Now, threading the needles by air comes with the Triumph. But with the Victory, you still have a built-in needle threader, which is nice as well. So that is just some of the things that you can look forward to on the Victory is the jet air threading, no tension dials. You can come up to 4 threads and a full featured differential feed, which I'll talk to you about here in just a minute, what exactly that means. So as we get started, and I now have the Victory in front of me, I want to ask you this question, and I'd love to hear your comments to see you type those comments in there. And that is, what scares you from purchasing a serger? Okay, so tell us in the comments, maybe you already own a serger, but you never use it. Maybe it's
Right.
been in the closet for a long time.
Right.
What I know for you,
Right.
for
I
a
have a
long
couple of
time.
things that scared me.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, so I don't really, I mean, I can share, but I also don't want to influence them. So tell me if you'd like me to share now or if you'd like me to wait.
You go for it, girl.
Okay, so I'll tell you what scared me with the serger.
Yeah.
The first thing that scared me was I was like, am I really going to use it?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, when you are investing, I mean, we're not talking about the $2.59 Coke with, you know,
Right.
with coconut in it. I mean, you know, we're talking about a little
Yeah.
bit of an investment.
Absolutely.
And so I thought, would I really use a serger? Because I'm a piecer by nature.
Yes.
And embroiderer because I love it.
Yes.
And so I had to learn that sergers are not just for clothing construction, because I'm like, I
Absolutely.
am not sewing my own clothing
I
anymore.
have not sewed a piece of clothing in my whole life, and I use my serger every day, almost. Like if I'm sewing in my sewing room, I'm usually using the serger in conjunction with my other projects.
Right. So I had to learn that. The
Yeah.
second thing that I had to learn was they really are, baby lock sergers really are easy to thread. I heard these horror stories down in the store of people that would get it thread once and literally bring their machine
Yep.
in, have Lisa thread
Yep,
them,
yep.
and then take them home. And if they came unthreaded, they're like, yep, completely done. So I had to
Absolutely.
learn how easy they were to thread. And all of them are easy to thread. Now some are way easy to thread, but all of them are very easy to thread.
That's right. I see that for Cindy, she said she was so scared of threading for a long time.
I mean, when you hear that they had to tie another thread onto their thread and
Yes.
pull it through.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. So let's go ahead. We did a fun little video that we want to share right now where we pulled a few brave souls
Right.
to take a look at the threading.
A few brave non-sewing souls.
Yeah, that's right. Let's take a look. I want to know what holds you back from serging.
Threading scares me. When the thread breaks, I just want to walk away. That thing freaks me out.
I don't even know what this thing does.
What if I were to cut these threads and make you do it? Switch to threading, lock my fork, click, bring down, push into the lower looper, and push to thread. Bring down. Place the end in the upper looper and push to thread. Oh my.
Hey.
Oh my heck.
Yeah.
We were cracking up, but it
Right.
really is one of those moments where you are just absolutely amazed. You're like, I can't believe that I've been so scared of this because
Right.
it was so simple to do.
Right.
And Baby Lock was actually the first one on the market to be able to introduce jet air threading. So let's go ahead. We've got Steve here. Everyone say hi to Mr. Steve. He's going to come in with an up-close camera and take a closer look while I show you a few things on the Victory. So the Victory is the first serger in the line that not only has the jet air threading, but again, as I mentioned before, no tension dials. And that's, for me, that's what would scare me. I wasn't sure like what number to turn things on, but you don't have to worry about that one bit. These are the little ports that your thread is going to go into. So when you do that, it actually is just going to, you place that thread in there, and like I showed on the video, when you push that lever down, it actually shoots through those loopers, okay? And a little bit later, I'm gonna show you how to do that on the Triumph. I'm gonna show you both the loopers as well as the needles on how to do that. Now, one of the things that Baby Lock is also known for is the differential feed. Now, what exactly is that? Well, right here, we've got these numbers, and most of the time we have it on neutral. But let's say I want my fabric to come in more as a ruffle. It's as simple as just lifting up that lever just like that. I mean, I don't even have to put on a ruffling foot if I don't want to. Now, I'm going to go ahead and run this through right here. Okay, one of the things that's so nice about having a serger is the fact that you are covering the raw edge, okay, and it also trims the raw edge as we go. So with that being said, I'm going to, sorry here, Steve, for just a moment. Let me go ahead and move this to standard. All right, and because I don't want it on a rolled hem. And we'll go here, do that, and I'm gonna bring this up to B. Now, all of these things are taught to you in class, but do you see how nice that fabric was trimmed? And look at that beautiful, beautiful stitch. I mean, it's gorgeous, right, Allison?
Right. And one of the things that I love about these is you might think, well, I'm never going to learn that, and I don't live by girlfriends. Well, Kris, I have to say that Baby Lock has fantastic videos. We have fantastic videos. We have excellent customer support. We have classes, and they also send a step-by-step paper that I keep right by my serger that tells me exactly what to set. I mean, when you were putting those and you're like, I'm going to change this to 3 and change this to M, I know as a customer that there's this panic out there, like, really? There's no way. But all you have to do is follow that.
It's so simple. It really is. Now, because of that differential feed, let me show you how easy it is to do a ruffle. All right, let's take another look. Now, this large button is my length button, okay? And or I should say my length knob. And I'm gonna turn it to the highest length, which is a 4. But I'm also going to bump this little lever up all the way up to a 2. With those 2 simple changes, look at what's gonna happen with my fabric. Do you see how it's just ruffling right up? Look at that. I mean, could a ruffle be any easier, Allison?
No, I mean, I'm getting visions of me doing both of the basting stitches, pulling it, whatever. I mean, you did that in 2 seconds.
You don't have to worry about that one bit. So, in fact, if I wanted to have even more of a ruffle, I could even pull these threads on both sides and make it ruffle up even more. So pretty incredible, I'd say.
Yes.
All right, what do you think so far? What do you think about the Baby Lock victory? And what questions might you have? Because we're happy to answer them.
I'm getting a lot of or a lot of comments about how people either want a serger or they love the air threader or they love all of the things. So the very first stitch that you did, what do they call that? Cover stitch? What is this stitch called?
Oh, it's an overlock stitch.
Overlock stitch.
Yes, it's an overlock stitch. Now, here's the thing. This is a 4-thread serger. Your victory is 4 threads. So all you can do on this is an overlock stitch. All right? Hey, how about a rolled hem? Who doesn't love a rolled hem?
Right.
Okay, a rolled hem. In fact, if you were in Christmas Club with us last night, some of you I know said, oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to do this ruffle with a rolled hem.
Maybe you're out there going, what the crap's a rolled hem?
What exactly is that?
So this is what a rolled hem is. And what it is just a really clean, tight hem right here that is not a raw edge, but it's not requiring you to turn that under.
Okay. So when we get to the accolade, I think I will go ahead and show you how easy it is to do the rolled hem.
Okay.
It's again, it's just a couple of quick changes and you're going to be blown away about how quickly you can get that rolled hem. So instead of folding a hem,
a quarter of an inch ironing, folding a quarter over quarter an inch, trying to get a straight line.
Hey, let me tell you, I had to hem Rachel's prom dress this last year. Mama was not a happy camper until I went, you know what, I could do that.
Right.
I could do that on my Triumph. And I was so happy to do it because I had a beautiful rolled hem stitch to be able to do it with.
Right.
It was very easy. So let's take a look and see what other questions you might have.
What kind of thread? What kind of thread do we use on the serger?
Okay, so on the serger, usually we're using a 40 weight polyester.
Right.
Okay, so we have them in all different colors.
Right, all different brands.
And it's just a great serger thread. So in fact, serger thread, sometimes people will even use serger thread for long arm quilting and even
Yeah.
for machine embroidery
Right.
because of the weight. But I really love serger thread for the 40 weight. Now here's another thing about sergers. Have you ever sewn and thought, gosh, I wish I had an endless bobbin?
Yeah.
Having a serger
Every
gives you
time
an
you have to
endless
change
bobbin.
it. Yes.
It does, because I mean it takes a lot to go through that. This is almost like your bobbin.
Right.
And so that is another thing that people just love about sergers, is that you can just keep going and going and going and going and sewing and sewing and sewing.
And William said, wouldn't it be great to have a serger stitch book? Guess what? We have a class on that.
Yes, we
We've
do.
already done that. Stacy taught a really great class on how to do a serger stitch book on that.
Yeah.
So
Now someone is also asking, can you do a rolled hem on the Victory? And the answer is a resounding yes.
Yes.
Absolutely, you can do a rolled hem on the Victory. In fact, when I got my first serger, this is the machine that I purchased, because I loved that it was 4 threads. It wasn't too overwhelming to me. Although now I look at the Triumph and I go, what was I so afraid of? Sometimes we think, oh, 8 threads, that's big.
Right.
I don't want to do it. But if you're just getting into it and you're just wanting to kind of dip your toe, this is the perfect way to go, because you have the overlock stitch, a 4 thread, a 3 thread, and a 2 thread overlock stitch. And you also have the ability to, ruffle like I shared. You have all the different feet that you can use, which we will teach classes on. And you can do the rolled hem, and it is so simple to do.
Right.
So that's a little bit more about the Victory. I'm going to bring Todd on. We know that when Todd comes on, we always have really good deals.
well, you know me, I'm go big or go home. So I'm going to exit on out and we're going to bring
Okay.
the money maker on.
Come on over, Todd. So, Todd, the Victory.
Good evening.
Hey.
Isn't this fun?
This is so fun.
I love this.
I love talking sergers, because it's one of those things that sometimes scares people, and I want to say, you know what? It's okay. You
You'll
can
be
do
okay.
this. Yeah,
You got this.
absolutely.
Do you know
All
what?
right.
At Baby Lock Tech, Kris told me that exact same thing when she sat next to me as I sat there going, yeah, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. And I said, Todd, you got this.
That's
I
right.
promise. I promise. All right, let's take a look up at the screen and just share real quickly a few of the highlights of the Baby Lock Victory. First of all, you're going to have the jet air threading. What does that mean? It means you're threading your loopers with the touch of a lever. It's as
So easy.
as can be. You also have no tension dials. So that means you can sew from, oh my goodness, you could sew from chiffon to denim to minky to satin to organza, all of those things. And would you believe you don't ever have to change your tension? I'm not kidding. You do not have to change your
That's a
tension on
big
that.
deal, right?
That is a huge deal. That's because of automatic thread delivery. And again, it's something that's patented in the Baby Lock sergers. Now, another thing is, as I mentioned before, you can do 2, 3, or 4 threads. And you may be wondering, well, when would I do 2 threads? When would I do 3 threads? Don't worry, because the inspiration guide, which we'll talk about in a moment, actually comes with the serger, and it tells you all of those things. I might use like 2 threads when it comes time to perhaps stitching something that is made of organza or a beautiful scarf. I might go with the 2 threads, and that would be a reason. But lots of different ways to do the serger. And then finally, the full feature differential feed is just like I mentioned. If you want to ruffle that fabric, or you need to make it a little bit longer or a little bit shorter, you can do that really quickly with the touch of a lever.
Is that the ruffle that you did on the bag?
It is. Yes.
How easy is that?
So simple.
And you look like a champ when you've done that.
Yes. We love that.
Yes.
Okay. So you know what we love even more, Todd?
We like a good deal.
That's right. So let's talk about it.
We like a green glasses type of deal, right?
Yes.
Okay, the Victory. This is, the regular price on this is $24.99, okay? Tonight only, $14.99.
Amazing.
You can make ruffles. You could make enough ruffles to pay this off.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Sure, you bet.
And along with that, we're going to give you a $150 My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop gift card. And
Gotta
who
love
doesn't need a
that.
gift card I mean, this is the perfect time of year. You go buy
Yeah,
the
for
few gifts,
sure.
you got $150 for you to buy whatever it is you like.
That's right.
As well, right?
You don't even have to tell anyone. You
Oh,
can
this is stash money.
This is stash money, absolutely.
This is stash money. We have this conversation occasionally about, you know, what is the stash money? I call it something different than the ladies call it, but either way, it's still stash money.
Yes.
It's your money to play with
That's
and have a great
right.
time. Okay. Along with that is the Victory Inspiration Guide. Kris, tell them a little bit about what did we find in
Well, the inspiration guide, I wish I had brought one with me, but it's basically, it's a beautiful book, full colored, and it just tells you exactly what to do. So if you're wanting to say, you know what, I want to add lace to something, I want to add some kind of trim, I need to know how to do zippers, I need to know how to do the 4-thread overlock, the 3-thread overlock. Every single technique that you want to do is written down step by step. It tells you exact settings that you need, and you honestly cannot go wrong with the inspiration guide. And that is something that is also very special about Baby Lock. Not every brand has those inspirational guides in it. So to me, I feel like it's my best friend sitting right
It's
next
your
to me.
tutor right next to you,
It is my
right?
tutor, absolutely. Yep.
Yes. Okay.
Absolutely.
Also, we're going to also give you access to all of the MGQS Serger Smart Academy classes.
Yep.
Kris,
Well, you know,
why did you start those classes?
Serger Academy. Well, because I want you to use your serger. You know, sometimes we get excited and we make that purchase, and then it sits there and it sits there. And so what Serger Academy classes are all about is that Stacy and I are showing you projects of what you can make with your serger. And we take you step by step. We've been in the middle of recording so many of them. Some are already available, and they're yours absolutely free.
And you have access to them anytime.
Anytime.
Between the
and-
classes
Exactly.
and the inspiration guide,
Yep.
even
Yep.
Todd could run a serger, right?
You could.
I could.
You have.
Okay. Also, everybody remember, it's free shipping anywhere in the continental United States.
Yes.
And again, it's the girlfriend promise.
Yes,
If you don't like it, Mike will make it right.
absolutely.
And
Yep.
and he does that all the time.
Yep.
So, great deal, jump on it.
Yeah.
But I would caution you, you might want to stay tuned here. I want to take some notes. There might be some other deals.
There are some other
coming.
deals coming too, but this is a great way to start off the night.
It is.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Todd.
Okay, everyone, let's go. Let's go.
All right. So that is the Baby Lock Victory. If you are interested in that, give us a call, 435-213-3229, or email us info at mygirlfriendscoolshop.com, and we'll be sure to get you in touch with Mike, and Mike will be able to take care of you and make sure that machine is off in the mail as soon as it's ordered. So all right, Allison, are you ready? Okay, so up next, we are going to talk about the brand new Baby Lock Anniversary Edition. Very similar to what we saw with the Victory, but a few minor differences. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at that one. As you can see here on the Anniversary Edition, this is a beautiful color. It is kind of a nod to the Sergers that they first started out with years and years ago. And so that green is that color that I absolutely love and is very nostalgic. You will see that this is also a 4-thread serger. The lighting is beautiful. You'll also notice there are no tension dials. You can do 2, 3, or 4 threads on this. And you have the width and length knobs right there. And a beautiful area to cut and trim that fabric. This is a beautiful machine. I absolutely love it. And there's one more thing that is extra special about this machine. So let's take a closer look. All right, so we're back here at the table, and I am looking at the 55th Anniversary Limited Edition from Baby Lock. Now, Allison, do you just love the color here?
I do love the color. I absolutely
Does it
love the
take you
color.
back a little
Yeah,
bit?
it takes me back a little bit, but what I also love is it takes me back, but it's kind of one of those classic colors
Yes.
that just blends with everything.
Yes.
And what's not to love about having a limited edition of anything?
I I kind of am drawn to those kinds
Yes.
of things for sure. And so right here, we've got, again, the full differential feed. And I'm going to set this machine up here in just a moment on how to do a rolled hem. But we're changing some batteries out of the camera for a moment. So while that is happening, let's go ahead and take a look at how you can do wired edge
That
wired
is
edge
great,
ribbon.
because we
Let's
had
do
a
that.
question on YouTube about, so what can you do if you,
Yeah.
if besides clothing?
Yes.
You know, we know that everyone likes presentation
Yes.
on gifts. And so, I mean, what better way than to customize your gifts with this wire edged ribbon?
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Hi, it's Kris from my girlfriend's cool shop, and today let's make a wire edge ribbon on the Baby Lock Triumph serger. First off, let's pull out the elastic foot for the serger, and I'm going to use some 26 gauge floral wire. I'm going to place the wire right in this hole and just pull it through so that on the back it rides in that groove. Attach my foot. I have my machine set up to be a 3-thread rolled hem. Now my wire has been serged through on both sides, and I'm ready to make my bow. And there you go. We have a wire edge ribbon. Now there's no holding back of all the fun you can have for gift givings, home decor, and more.
What do you all think about that one? Isn't that fun?
Yes. So, I mean,
I
can
love
you
it.
imagine what under your Christmas tree
Yes.
or on your mantle
Or
for
even on your
Hanukkah
Christmas tree,
yeah, would look
right?
like with all of with everything coordinated?
Yes. You have that perfect fabric that you're looking for and to do wire edge ribbon. Now, wire edge ribbon, it was so simple, as you could see in that quick little video. You're basically changing your presser foot to be the cording foot.
Right.
That's it. And then you put that wire in. Now it's done with a rolled hem. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to bring Steve back over here, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to create a rolled hem on your serger. Now, let me share with you this. On so many sergers out there that are currently on the market, in order to do a rolled hem, you actually have to take this apart. You have to take apart the bed and replace there's this little lever down there that you have to replace and take in and out and screw it in. And it's kind of a jumbled mess, to be honest. Would you believe that changing from a 4-thread overlock to a rolled hem, or a 3-thread overlock to a rolled hem, is as simple as making sure you only have 1 needle in instead of 2. And Steve, I don't know if you can get up close right here, but let's take a look at this larger knob right here. If you can see this, it says standard on one side, and then on this side it says rolled hem. Pretty cool, because before it was on standard, but now all I have to do is change it to rolled hem. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right, and then it's just that dial. The rest of it, see my little stitch selector right here? I'm going to move it down to a D. That's it. That's how you do a rolled hem, my friends. D, and change it to a rolled hem. So simple. I didn't have to take anything apart. And let me go ahead and show you what happens here. Let's take a look. Beautiful. Now, this is going to be great for whether you're hemming a ruffle, but think about doing like linen napkins or a tablecloth. It's so, so beautiful. Now, I can do this a little bit with a longer length and have it be more loose, or I can do a tighter stitch and have it really be a rolled hem that is going to stand out. So I'm going to go ahead and change this to a tighter stitch. So I'm going to just bump this to a 1, That's all I had to do. Gonna lift up my toe here. And you'll see here in a moment how easy it is. And look at that. Now that's a rolled hem that so many of you are familiar with. Isn't that beautiful? What do you all think? I think it's absolutely incredible, and it's actually so much fun. I mean, this is what makes serging fun, is when you have the right tools for the right job and you go, okay, I can absolutely do this. I love that Debbie says in the comments, it's amazing what a serger can do. Absolutely.
There is a downside. There is a downside to this.
What's that?
You're going to be invited to every baby shower from here to 50-mile radius because, you know, I think about a rolled hem. I think about it in my own life, and the baby blankets,
Yes.
or even the quilts that you know are going
Yeah.
to be loved so much.
Yes.
Put a rolled hem on that
Yeah.
and throw that through the washer.
Yeah.
So much.
It's really, really easy. Would you believe even on baby blankets you could crochet what they call crochet on those baby blankets?
I can,
Yeah.
and I will, because I want to show you. I mean, check this
And
out.
this can be done on a 4-thread.
Right?
All right, let's take a look.
So
Right here.
literally, that is created with a serger. I mean, here's this in blue. I mean, you know, do not tell people you did this on the serger. Make them think that you are what's called tatting this with a little tiny needle. And
Why
look
not?
how beautiful that is. Absolutely stunning.
Yeah, it is. It's really amazing. So I absolutely love this technique, and we have a video in Serger Academy that
Yep.
shows you exactly how to do it. And would you believe that can also be done with a 4-thread serger?
Right.
You don't have to have the top of the line to do
No.
that. Now, one of the things that sets the Baby Lock Anniversary serger apart from the Victory is this. Let's go ahead and take a look right over here, back over here, Steve, if you wouldn't mind. And I just want to make sure and point this out. Isn't he great? He's a trooper.
I
mean,
know.
this is a heavy camera for sure. But right here, you can see overlock and wave. So the wave stitch is something that's really, really unique to Baby Lock. In fact, Baby Lock is the only serger on the market that does have the wave stitch on it. So let's take a closer look at what the wave stitch might look like. We have it right here. And this is a little bit loose going around because you can see the grain underneath, but you can make that as tight as you want, and you would have red, blue, and so it changes. It makes what is literally a wave. And I know, for example, I know Pat, who or Patricia, who's out there and has a serger from us, she uses the wave stitch all the time. All the time. She binds with the wave stitch.
Right.
She uses it on placemats. She uses it on all kinds of things. Shelly says she loves the wave stitch. Isn't it so fun, Shelly? I totally agree. And it's just something, again, that is very unique to Baby Lock. So, are you ready to see what the deal is tonight on the anniversary edition? Let's bring in Todd. Come on back, Mr. Todd. All right. So, as a way of just summarizing what I just talked about, the Baby Lock Anniversary Edition has what's called extraordinary threading. So again, we're able to thread our loopers with the push of a button. Now with Victory, you had to push the lever down. Now with the Anniversary Edition, you simply push a button. Very, very easy to do.
It's like magic.
It is. It
To
kind
watch
of
it,
feels
it is
like
like
it,
magic.
doesn't it?
It is.
Now, the ATD is something, again, that is proprietary to Baby Lock, and that is what is called automatic thread delivery, meaning you're never having to change those tensions, so no tension dials. It has the exclusive wave stitch and a built-in needle threader, and it's a limited edition. It's beautiful. I love the color of this machine.
And why wouldn't you want a limited edition?
It's kind of
It's kind of
unique
fun, right?
to be able to
Yeah,
say
you're
that I
kinda-
have it. Yeah.
Because they only made
exactly.
so many of these.
Exactly.
We have just a few left.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of these left.
Right.
But the one thing that I'm catching here is the right tool for the right job.
Absolutely, yes.
It's so much easier and so much better
Yep,
when you're doing a project to have the right tool.
exactly.
And you'll never go wrong with a baby lock serger.
I agree.
It's the perfect tool. Okay,
So what's the pricing
here we
look
go,
like,
friends.
Todd?
Regular price on this is $2,899.
Okay.
We're $1,899 tonight.
So $1,000 off.
$1,000 off.
Okay.
We will also give you, it's time for some more stash money, a $175 My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop gift card.
Love that.
And the anniversary inspirational guide, access to all the Serger Smart Academy classes, and
Yep.
again, free shipping anywhere in the continental U.S. Look, it's a Christmas miracle. You can
Oh
make
my
the
goodness.
you can make the wire edged ribbon. You can do the rolled hem.
All the things. The
this is
serger crochet, isn't
this
that fun?
serger crochet is crazy.
Would you believe that was done
I
on a
cannot,
serger?
because I have watched my mom spend hours upon hours upon hours crocheting
Yep.
with the tiniest little to do this.
Yes.
It's amazing.
It's pretty incredible.
Okay,
so
friends.
much fun. There are so many things that you can do with sergers that you would have never thought possible.
But you can't do it if you don't have a serger.
Exactly.
Tonight's the night. Get yourself a serger. Let's go.
All right. So that was fun. Thanks, Todd. So the final serger that we're going to be discussing tonight is my personal favorite, and that is the Baby Lock Triumph. It's their top of the line serger. It has 8 threads. Now, that may seem a little intimidating for some, but let's check out this video right now where Linda Piccini talks to us about why you might need 8 threads.
Hi, I'm Linda Piccini, and today I want to have a conversation with you about why would anybody want to have 8 threads on a serger. I look at a lot of comments that take place on our serger community page, and people are always trying to figure out, well, what machine do I want from the Baby Lock line? Let me just tell you why you might want to have 8 threads on a serger. It's because it's 2 machines in one. Let me show you what I'm talking about. The first thing I want to point out is, do you see how I'm cutting fabric? Sergers do a beautiful job finishing the edges of your fabric, and if you look right here, you can see that I've got some stitching on the edge and it's all in green, and then I have this stitching over here and it's in blue. What gives? Well, actually, this is the 2 machines built into one. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to use a pair of scissors and I'm going to cut down this just a skosh and show you what I mean. If you look at any fabric or any garment that you're wearing, more than likely on the inside, this is how a factory has finished the edges of your fabric. It overcasts the edges so that when you launder it, things don't fall apart. And then right next to it, where this blue stitching is, well, this is called a cover hem. And this is actually a triple cover hem because I have 3 different needles. And what those needles do is they allow me to be able to put layers of fabric together that has a tremendous amount of stretch. And not only that, it does it in a professional, fast way. Sergers can stitch up to 1,500 stitches per minute, which gives you probably more efficiency than you can get anywhere else in your sewing room. So whether your sewing room is in need of an overlock machine, a cover and chain stitch machine, or both, Baby Lock's got you covered. Hope you enjoyed this little tip, and I will see you next time.
All right, thanks Linda Piccini for kind of taking us through a
Yeah.
little bit more about the 8 threads.
Right.
It's something that you don't always use, but like she said, it's 2 machines in one. So earlier we talked about the cover stitch,
Right.
but now, or excuse me, the overlock stitch. Now we also add in 4 more threads so that we can do a cover stitch. So what
What's a
exactly?
cover- yeah, what's a cover
What
stitch?
exactly is it?
So what? I
Yeah.
mean, well, guess what?
Let's
Hopefully
take a
they
look.
can see us. So the cover stitch, We brought one of our fun t-shirts
In fact,
here.
I think everyone should look down at their t-shirt right now. If you are wearing something at home, maybe that is knit, then take a look down underneath. Go ahead and show them, Allison.
Okay, so what you want to do is you'll want to just put on the other side. So this looks just like a regular, really nice hem on one side, but if you put it on the other side, then you can see that it actually is really interwoven and gives it a lot of great wear and stretch and support on there.
Exactly.
If you've ever worked with a knit and tried just to hem it because you didn't have a serger, you know what a mess
Yes.
it really is. I mean, you know, it gathers, it pulls, but this just creates this really nice hem. And you can
really does.
launder it, wash it,
Yeah.
all you want.
Absolutely. Now, again, if I'm not doing clothing, what are some other ways I can use the cover stitch?
Right.
Well, let's take a look right here. So right here, I've got a couple of different projects that I made, and this class is also in our Serger Smart series. And you can see here that we could use cover stitches for decorative stitches. So if I were doing something like this little bag, this entire bag was made on the serger, super fun. Even take a look at how I use variegated thread to close off those edges. And you have a beautiful variegated decorative thread that doesn't actually cut the fabric, because we can put our blade up and down as we want. And then this one as well. So can you imagine this on home decor, on pillows, on pillowcases? Lots of different ways to use it. And Allison, you can actually do it with decorative threads.
Right.
You don't have to just use serger
Right,
threads.
with metallic threads, with embroidery threads. I mean, you know, the possibilities are absolutely endless. I mean, what I can't help but think, Kris, is these bags inside my bags.
There you go. Exactly. That's exactly right. So here's another project that I did. I've been kind of getting into crochet lately, and so I made this little project bag all on the serger again. And with my Triumph, take a look at how I installed the zipper, and I used that 3-thread cover stitch in different colors over top of it. And then you can also see here where I did this as well. So very, very fun, very versatile. Would you believe you can even add your binding on a quilt with a serger? One of our favorite things to do with a serger is to actually add binding to a quilt.
Right.
And Sherry showed us how to do that with using fusible thread.
Right, absolutely
Amazing.
fantastic.
Amazing.
I mean, you know, to put that binding on, I know one of the problems I have with binding is that 1/4 inch and making sure that it looks really even.
Exactly. And then here's a bag that we actually made at Tug, and Jackie taught this class, and you can see kind of how the ruffle was done on the serger. You see the rolled hem right here, and then she used this beautiful metallic thread that is a heavier weight to do the stitches going across. So it really added a lot of sparkle to this bag.
And she used a binding or a binder foot, the belt binder foot, to actually make this handle.
Exactly.
Look how fun that is.
I love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you how easy it is to thread this serger myself, as well as the air needles. But I also want to remind you at this time, because I don't want you to miss out, you have an opportunity just for being on tonight. You can actually win one of 3 $100 gift cards simply by
Sharing this with somebody who you know who may be interested, or who just may be a girlfriend.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I do it all the time, is share the things that are interesting to me.
Yes.
And so just simply share it. If you haven't had a chance already, hurry and do it now.
Yes.
Operators are standing by getting all those shares in to go into that drawing.
That's right, and you will have a chance to win one of 3 $100 gift cards, as mentioned before, and we will announce those 3 winners at the end of the show,
Right.
which is not too far away. All right, let's bring Steve back over here, and we're going to take a quick look at how easy this Triumph serger is to thread. Now, I did something unimaginable, what many people would consider Oh, very scary. And that was, I cut my threads. I didn't have to tie them off. I didn't have to do anything like that. So what I'm going to do here is I have this set up for lower looper, upper looper, and the needles 1 and 2. Now, I'm going to open this up right here at the bottom and switch my lever to threading. Very simple to do. And then I'm going to take my hand on the right-hand side and just wheel it towards me until my loopers lock into place. That's it. So simple. All right, let's take this lower looper thread, and I'm going to snap it into that little tension spring there. Bring it down. And I'm going to place this thread in the lower looper. You'll see that this is labeled, whoops, L and U for upper and lower. And just pull my thread out here. All right, are you ready? It says push to thread looper. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And it was so simple to do. There we go. It completely threaded itself, and you can see it here on the other side. All right, that was so fun. We'll do it again. We're going to now take the upper looper, put it through the tension disc, bring it down, and place it into the upper looper port. Just kind of massage that in there. And are you ready, Steve? Let's do this. What? How simple was that?
Done.
I mean, done. I didn't have to do cartwheels. I didn't have to stand on my head.
So simple, you probably want to cut those and thread them again just to make sure.
I know, exactly. All right, that was pretty fun, but let me show you how easy it is to thread the needles. So the needles, I'm going to bring my O2 thread, which is right up here. I'm going to bring it down and put it into this little tension disc again. I heard it snap, so I know it's in there. Now I'm going to thread it just as if it were a sewing machine. So I come around here, up and over, bring it back behind the needle, and now this is what's called revolutionary threading. I'm going to pull this little lever down, and it's just there on the side, and now look at that funny contraption, right? Okay, so let me get this thread out of the way. I'm going to trim my thread to be about even with the bed of the machine, and now I'm going to place it, whoops, I've got a thread right there in the way. All right, there we go. I'm going to place it right there where the hole is. I don't have to worry about it going in. And now I'm going to touch the button right here that says push to thread needles. Done. Would you believe that the air pulled it through? And you can see that it's threaded. Now I'll do that one more time. I'm going to take my first needle, go click, right there at the top, bring it down, thread it like a sewing machine, bring it down and around. I'll go ahead and push this lever down, and you see this funny little contraption here that's yellow. All I have to do is just place my thread close to the needle and then push the thread. And it's threaded. Easy, 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 so simple. So that's how air threading works. And you're right, Sandy, it is a game changer.
Right.
It really, really is. And it's just, it makes it so fun to do. So let's take a look at a little video of, it's a compilation of videos that we have put together about some of the things you can do on a serger. And Allison and I will talk you through it. So right here, Fern is showing us how to do a 4-thread overlock. That's basically your basic stitch.
Right,
on the
you're going to
serger.
use that an awful lot.
Oh, so many times. Pillowcases,
Right.
Don't you love a pillowcase
Oh,
that
yes.
has those serged? Now take a look here. This is so that it shows you, even through thick layers of fabric, I never once had to change my tension. I never once had to change my foot. And it's going through all of those. I just lifted up the toe to get over that hump. But you're going to be amazed as it comes out. Look at how incredible that is. Beautiful stitching.
It doesn't miss a beat. I mean, you know,
No.
it just,
Exactly.
you can't tell.
Right here is an example of the rolled hem, which we love around here. Again, very, very simple. And right here, would you believe you can actually piece quilts on
Right.
your serger?
And if you don't think you get flat seams on piecing quilts,
Oh my gosh.
oh my word,
Yes.
especially when you're doing quilt as you go type quilts, so that you have a lot of binding in there,
Yep.
it literally, and not only that, perfect 1/4 inch seams, because guess
Exactly.
what? It trims for you.
It does. It's beautiful. And right here, we're showing the wave stitch. Sherry did that. So you can see a little bit more about how that works. Here I'm going to show you how to do a ruffle. Super simple.
Right.
And
Yep.
serger crochet.
Serger crochet.
This is Jackie
question
showing
came
us
in.
this.
Christy asked, will it serge the edge of a quilt before you sew the binding on it?
Absolutely.
In fact, it's one of our biggest tricks.
Yes.
Is that when we do a lot of samples here, we will just take those quilts, run them through the serger, trim them really good, and then throw the binding on so that we can sew that.
I
So,
love it.
I mean, you know, it just absolutely is fantastic.
I like to also do it on handwork if I'm, you know, while I'm
Right.
in the middle of stitching, and then I don't have all the frayed edges
Right.
going around.
I-
And then that last video was Stacy showing us how easy it is to add beads
Right.
to a trim.
Right. So fun.
Really, really simple stuff. So, can it go through the thickness of on all the machines? Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yep.
Without even a hiccup. I mean, you
know.
know, and trims them.
It's
so
amazing.
it's just so fun.
It is. It's really incredible. So that is a little bit of a highlight on the Triumph. Now I'm going to bring Todd back on because this is the deal you do not want to miss out on tonight.
You will die.
You just don't want to do it.
In fact,
Yeah.
I'm going to go sit down.
Okay. You got to brace yourself. All right, Todd, come back on. Because we really do have an amazing deal for them
When
tonight.
I say Mike takes care of everything,
Oh,
Look at
there's
this.
the Triumph, inspiration guide right here. So this is the guide that's going to take you step by step on how everything is done.
Doesn't-
I'm going to show them right here. In
there
fact.
you go. But look, everything that Baby Lock does, it's all the little details that makes the difference.
Absolutely.
Just like when you started threading that little click, that's a big deal. You know you have it. Look
Exactly.
at this, it's bound.
Yes, I
You
love
don't have to
this.
set your Diet Coke here and your tape dispenser here to keep it open.
That's right. If I want to do tassels, it's going to show me exactly what settings I need to have. Attaching single beads and charms, creating belt loops and button loops. Doing a lettuce edge on a project is just a great thing to do. A 3-thread rolled edge, a chain stitch. I mean, just everything you need to know. A blind hem is right here in this beautiful inspirational guide, and that comes to you for free. All right,
Yes.
Todd. So, as a quick review of what the Triumph serger can do. First of all, we have what's called revolutionary threading. That means not only are your loopers threaded by air, but also your needles are threaded by air. Game changer. It also has the largest throat space. So you will notice, and may have noticed, that to the right of the needle, that gives you a lot of moving area to be able to move your projects around. It also comes with a knee lift. Now, a knee lift is really nice for, you know, if you're pivoting and things, just like you would on a sewing machine. You can just swing your leg over and lift up the presser foot. And another thing I love on this serger that's not on any other is the variable speed control. So if you're going into some tighter areas, or you're trying to just slow down that machine, sometimes it can be a little crazy, like putting your foot, the pedal to the metal, like this guy did at Baby Lock
Go
Tag.
fast.
He's
You have
like,
to
go
go
fast. And I said,
It's
slow
amazing.
down.
It's amazing to watch.
It's
It
kind
was
of
so
the
cool.
yin and yang of what we do around here.
That
Go
could be.
fast. I said, slow down. But the nice thing about that is that you have total control of the speed on your serger. And then finally, it has 6 bright LED lights. I mean, it is beautiful lighting. And if you're like me, I need all the light I can get.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. So there have been several questions about what feet come with the machines, right?
Yes.
So here's the brief one.
Okay.
Whatever you need, we can get you.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yes.
It comes with like a minimal amount of
Yes.
feet,
But
what you can add on to that.
yes.
There's a bucket
Is it
this big.
the 39-foot kit, Mike? Isn't that right? 30. It comes with 1 foot,
But
which
you-
is the one you're going to use the most often.
Exactly.
But then you have a 30-foot kit that we can add to your purchase.
We can.
And for our deal for Swig, we will give that to you at 50% off. Is that right, Mike?
Normal price.
Off the,
Yes,
the
off
regular price. Yeah.
And we also have individual. I mean, they're individual. There are 1,000 different options. Call
Yes.
Mike. You tell him what you're going to do. He
Absolutely.
will get you taken care of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Are we
Cindy
ready?
said it's the 29-foot kit. It's a 29. So counting the one, then you get
Cindy
30.
would know.
Cindy would know.
Cindy would know.
She had just bought one, and she's loving it.
She is.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's take a look at this deal, Todd.
Let's go. The MSRP on this machine is $7,499. We're on tonight for $4,999.
Yep.
You get a free Baby Lock Zeal sewing machine
Yes. In
with the
fact,
purchase.
right here. If you need a great little travel machine, or maybe you want to give this as a gift to someone in your family,
Yeah.
this is the Baby Lock Zeal, and that is yours absolutely free. We will ship that to you as well.
It's a BOGO.
It is a BOGO, absolutely. So that's going to come with your purchase as well.
Yes. And take this with you. Give it to someone. What a deal.
It is. It's a great
It's a zeal
deal.
of a deal.
There you go. I like that.
It's a zeal of a deal.
I like
Okay.
that, Todd.
We will also include a $100 My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop gift card, back to the stash money. There is also the Triumph Inspirational Guide, which we showed. Your best friend helper sitting next to you the whole time.
Absolutely.
And next, let's see, again, access to all of the My Girlfriend Quilt Shop Serger Smart Academy classes.
Yeah.
Free shipping anywhere in the continental United States.
Uh-huh.
But, oh, there you go. You know what? I have the same kind of an issue here. Like, this hits me right here because I'm not tall enough to pull this off. They took my stool out of here, so yeah. So now it's my true height is
Gotcha.
showing through.
Yes.
Okay. You know, Kris, I think we could give them a little better deal. What do you think? So.
Yes. Yes, we could.
We have
were-
a great little coupon code. It's up on the screen right now. The coupon code is SWIG, SSWG 10. Now, what would 10 be for?
Well, usually when we do Swig 10, it means an additional 10% off
But wait,
of that machine.
there's more.
Oh, of course he would say that. He's been waiting to say that all day.
I have. Actually, I said it several times when we were getting ready. And it,
Were you
sounds as bad.
practicing?
I was, but it sounds just as bad here as it did previously.
Practicing in the mirror. I can see Todd.
I was.
You know, yeah.
I was out there where nobody could see me, though. So, anyway. But I think the deal tonight is let's double that coupon.
I love it.
Let's do 20% off
Wow.
with all of the other things.
Wow. So Triumph only.
Triumph only?
because these are event model machines.
These are event model machines. Now, an event model machine has, this is something that's got maybe what,
a few hours.
6-8 hours?
Yeah.
At most?
Yep.
And Mike personally carried every one of these in and out. I'm telling you, almost every one of these.
He's the man.
So as soon as we were done with the event, these went into the shop. They were cleaned, they were tuned up, they were given a kiss, they were tucked in, put to bed, waiting for you to come and pick these up.
That's
so,
right.
yes, they
Yeah.
are an event model. They have very, very little use. All that's happened is this is barely broken in.
Absolutely.
Just know that they work. So these are event models. That's why we're able to offer this pricing.
Yeah.
All I can say is, let's go. This is 2 machines.
That's an additional 20%
20% off.
off of the sale price.
Off the sale price.
So-
And if you want the foot kit, the 29-foot kit,
Yeah.
we're going to give that to you for half price.
Yeah. That's pretty amazing.
You have the inspirational guide, you have the gift card, the free machine. I don't know what to
What's
say
the-
other than let's go.
Let's go.
What are you waiting for? Give Mike a
Oh
call.
my goodness. Yes.
This
Yes,
is-
for sure.
This is a great deal,
Yeah.
and we hope that you learned a little bit tonight.
Yeah.
But let's take advantage of a great deal.
Absolutely.
Let's get these
Okay, Todd,
babies out the door.
how long does the deal go for?
So the deal, the additional 20% off is going to go through next Wednesday.
Okay, right before our
Right
next
before our
Swig
next
night.
Swig.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So you have a minute or two to think about this, but don't wait too long. Don't wait too
That's
long.
right. So next Thursday we have a Swig night all about sewing and embroidery machines. And so this deal for the 20%,
The additional 20
the additional 20% goes through Wednesday
through
night.
Wednesday night.
Okay, did everyone hear that? Now, are they still going to use the same coupon code SWIG10?
They are.
Wow.
You just got in on
Okay.
you just got in on the secret. It's Swig 10 times 2, 20%.
There you go.
Right?
I like it. Do you know what else, in addition to all of the things that we're giving away tonight, they also receive, and I forgot to mention this, but 6-month membership to the Love of Knowledge.
Yes.
If you're not familiar with what the Love of Knowledge is,
It's knowledge. It's power.
it's the Baby Lock vault of videos, and it has amazing hundreds and thousands of videos, and you can look for your specific machine and watch all the videos you want for 6 months, or you could purchase the Love of Sewing, which will give you another 2 years, 4 years? 4 years, yeah,
Yes.
on the Triumph.
Yes.
And it just gives you all of everything.
It
okay?
does. Again, you cannot pass up this deal. Call Mike. Mike will get you everything you need and a little more.
Yeah.
And there's no reason not to jump on this. You've seen in the comments, I've been watching all night back here on the comments, those people who bought these and the people that have been using them,
Yeah.
they love them and they
do.
use them all the time.
They do.
And we see this over and over and over again on our social media pages, people sharing this stuff all the time. And it will just make you look like a pro
It does.
very quickly. You'll
It
look like a
does.
pro because you can thread a serger.
There you go. And I should also mention that we'd love for you to be a part of our Serger Smart Facebook page, because that's open to anybody and everybody. If you want to learn more about Sergers, join our Serger Smart Facebook page. It's absolutely free. We have challenges. We have different short little video tutorials. And this is a place where people share their projects of what they're making, so everyone can be inspired.
And as we look to the next year and the things that we want to do and the things that we want to try and do better
Yeah.
and do more of,
Yes.
the Serger Smart Facebook group, you're going to see a lot more content on there and a lot more things coming
Yes,
from us.
absolutely.
That's been in all of our meetings about, hey, what's next? Where do we go? What do we do?
Yeah.
It's a constant topic from
It's
everybody.
always education.
You know what?
That's what's most important to us.
But I figured out why.
Why is that?
Because it's so much fun and everybody wants to go do this. They want to find the next fun thing to do on the
Yeah, absolutely. So Brenda, the 20% off is off of the Baby Lock Triumph, off of the $49.99.
It's off the sale
It's off
price.
the sale price.
Not off the regular price.
Yes. So it looks like Mike has put in his email address and his his cell number so that you can text him, and he can help you get in on that deal even tonight if you want to.
Yes.
So, and then you have through Wednesday.
Through Wednesday.
Through Wednesday to do
night.
it. Okay,
Take
so
advantage
someone
of it.
asked about trade-ins. At this time, we are not offering trade-ins because the prices are so low.
Very, very low.
You're
yeah.
actually going to get a better deal with
Much better than you would with a trade-in.
than with a trade-in.
And really, find somebody to sell your Serger to.
Mm-hmm.
Give it to. When we were at Tug, there were several people that said, "Wow, what do I do with my old machine?" And I've gotten a couple of very nice emails of people that said, "Hey, we took the advice that girlfriends gave us. We went out. I found somebody to give that to. I donated it. Someone else said, I just put the price on it that would make someone happy."
Yeah.
And they win twice. The person that got it
Yeah.
got a great deal, and the person that gave it felt the love in their heart for helping
Yeah.
somebody out.
Absolutely. That's a really, really great thing. All right, we're going to go over pricing on all of our machines one more time before we end tonight. And make sure and stay tuned, because in here in just a few short minutes, we will announce the 3 winners. So let's first talk again about the Triumph. $49.99.
$49.99.
Okay.
20% off.
By using
But
the
you're going to
coupon
use the code. This
You've
is
gotta
the
use the
trick.
code.
You have to use the code. Put the code in when you check out.
Yep.
SSWG 10, and we're going to give that to you 20%.
That's pretty amazing.
That's a great deal. That is a great deal.
That is a great deal. So use SSWG 10. It's actually going to give you 20 instead of 10, which is pretty awesome for the event models of the Triumph. Now, you also get rewards points. Thank you, Cindy, for reminding
Yes.
us of that. In fact, how many rewards points?
I think we're doing triple.
Triple. Whenever you buy a machine from us, we give you triple rewards points. So
It's more stash money. You're making money. You know what? This deal is so great. When you buy it, you're making money. This is what Tammy tells me all the time. This was such a good, I was making money when I spent that money.
that's right. I love Tammy. She's a girl after my own heart. So you also get the inspirational guide. You can get half off of your foot kit, your 29-foot kit. You get the free shipping anywhere in the continental U.S., and you have the free classes, the Serger classes,
And the 6
Serger
month.
Smart from us, and then, yes,
The
the
6
6 month from Baby
Baby
Lock. Yep.
Yep.
All right, let's go over real quick about the anniversary edition. Again, that one is regular price is $28.99. We have it on sale for $18.99, but you're also going to receive a $175 gift card to My Girlfriend's Coat
Yes,
Shop.
more of that stash money. We love the
Exactly.
stash money.
Yes, we do. You'll also receive the inspirational guide and the 6-month Love of Knowledge, as well as free shipping.
Yes, free shipping anywhere in the continental United States.
Yes. I forgot to mention on the Triumph, you also get the free sewing machine.
You do. Oh, yeah.
That's-
Whoops.
Just a small little
Just that
minor
little thing
detail
that
there.
that I get 2 for 1.
Exactly. And then
We had a lot going on. Hey, look, there's a lot going on here. These are deals that even I can't keep up with.
exactly. Oh, for sure. And then finally, the Baby Lock Victory. You are going to be looking at a price of $14.99, regular price of $24.99, and you'll receive a $150 gift card from My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop, along with all those other special perks.
We've done it. I think we've done it. Have we not?
I think so. And the reason why we're doing this now is because this is the time to make those big buys for the holidays. So, be thinking about how, what machine do you want under your tree this year? And maybe it's a gift to yourself.
I love to see the pictures that everybody sends when they go,
I do too.
my machine got there. Well, how cool would it be when you go, my 2 machines got there for 20% off? What a
Yeah,
deal.
it's pretty amazing. So definitely.
Okay.
All right. So, and if you have gift cards, you can use them on these as well.
That's why we sell 'em.
But William, this is not comments sold tonight. This is just on our regular
This
Facebook
is just our
page. So you
this is just
absolutely
go
can
to
do that.
go to mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com. All the deals are listed on there.
If you're interested in the foot kit, make sure you text Mike.
Yes.
So that he can set that up for you, because that one is not set up on the website
Right.
to get that 50% off.
Right.
So we want to make sure
Yeah,
that
you're the
that.
only ones in the know.
Right. If you go to the website, it will be the regular price. So
Cindy wants Tammy to post the picture of the machine that I buy for her.
yes,
Yes.
I agree.
This deal is almost good enough that we're almost there. I mean,
Exactly.
it doesn't get any better than this.
Too fun. All right, Allison, do we have some winners?
You know what? Let me jump off there. I'll get them to Allison.
Okay.
We're we're so tech savvy. We have it digitally.
Oh.
Actually, it's just on my phone. Somebody texted it to us.
Oh.
We got everybody working behind the scenes.
Okay.
They've got it ready to go.
All
I'll
right.
go grab my phone, get it to Allison.
And Allison, come on over.
Let's
say
go.
goodbye. Okay. All right. What other questions do you have that we can help answer? Because that's what we're here for. Again, Allison, education, right?
Yes,
That's where it's
education,
at.
education, education. I think that the biggest thing that you can know is we are not going to leave you alone with this machine. And so, you know, if I think that it's always so scary to make a purchase and think I'm going to get that home and I am not going to know how to use it. And then what? If you are not using your machine, call us because you know we can't force the education to you, but we sure
can
can help
offer
you
it.
get it to you. So.
Absolutely. And we even take phone calls, FaceTimes.
Oh, yes.
If you're stuck in a bind, we want to be able to help you out.
Right. And there's
So,
lots of us that are more than willing to help you. So,
all right. Someone's asking what Mike's email is. Gretchen, it's really easy. It's Mike@mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com. Don't forget that shop has 2 P's and an E. And also we have his cell number that you can text on there as well. Maybe somebody can type that in the comments again. And you do not have to make the purchase tonight, but if you want that additional 20% off of the Triumph, you do have to make the purchase before
Next Wednesday. Yes.
So next Wednesday is the last day for that
The 20.
extra 20% off.
Right.
So.
Right.
But Mike is working on things tonight too.
yes,
So
yes.
if you
And
don't hear
call
right
us.
back
I mean,
from
you know,
him,
the thing about Mike, the thing about Lisa, the thing about all the people that you call.
Yeah.
If
Anyone
there-
can
if-
help
Yeah,
you.
anyone can help you.
Yeah.
And if there are extenuating circumstances, give us a call. Let
Yeah.
us see what we can do to help you.
Yes.
One of Kris's favorite phrases is find a way to say yes.
Yep. Yeah,
So.
absolutely. So that's important to us. Your business is important to us. And the way we can say thank you is to offer you the best customer service out there.
Right.
That is the way we show our gratitude.
Yeah.
So do we have winners?
We do.
Okay.
Yep, let's get this done. We told them an hour and we're a little bit late. So.
Okay, so
Yep.
sorry. Okay, the first winner tonight is Ray Glowinski. Ray Glowinski. Woo woo.
That's Ray Glowinski Richardson.
Oh, Richardson.
Yes,
Oh,
yeah,
I
Ray
see it right
Richardson,
here.
yes.
Okay. Ray Glowinski Richardson. Congratulations,
Yay,
Ray.
Yep.
You have a $100 gift card coming your way.
If you comment that you're here, you have to be here.
Oh,
so
yes.
make
Yes,
sure you
yes,
comment.
yes.
I'm going to watch the comments. So,
Okay.
Yep. Oh, she's here. Yay.
Yay, Ray!
Yeah.
Okay, very nice. All right, our second winner tonight is Terry Pratt.
Terry
Pratt.
Yay, Terry. $100 coming to
Okay,
you,
so-
Terry Pratt.
Let us know if you're here, Terry.
Yep.
All right. Do we have Terry? Terry. All right, we're looking.
Okay.
You do have to be present to win. All right. We'll wait a couple
wait a few more minutes,
while I
yes,
announce
yes.
the third winner. Oh, there
Oh,
she is.
She's here. Yay,
Yay.
Terry. Okay.
Phew. All right.
We're doing great. Okay. The
Two
very
for
last
two.
one. Yep.
Okay. Number 3 winner, Melinda Slater.
Melinda.
Slater.
Yay.
Yay. All right, Melinda, are you here? Let us know.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Boom.
All right, Melinda, let us know.
All right, Melinda, we're waiting for you. If we don't
right.
hear from her soon, we'll have to choose someone
Yep.
else.
And these gift cards, you will be contacted by email. And Melinda's here.
Yay! Okay.
Yeah, you will be contacted. Customer service will let them know
Mm-hmm.
what their gift card is, and it will be done digitally. So,
All
if you are on but have not signed up for our newsletter or are not a girlfriend,
Mm-hmm.
do us a favor and call tomorrow and just say, hey, I won last night. But if you are one of our customers and we have your information, we've shipped to you before, then we'll just take care of that.
Absolutely. All right, friends. Well, I think that wraps things up for us tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you were able to learn a little bit more about sergers. What are they used for? What are the different projects that you could be making on your serger? And if you have any other questions, you're welcome to give me a call. I'm happy to help, find the right machine for you.
Okay, if that
is
Triumph
very
says out of
important.
stock, I will take care of that right after,
Oh.
or shout out, Mike,
Okay.
Mike, we need to make sure that that we
you
get
hear
those
that?
back in stock. Yeah.
It's the open box.
Oh yeah, you got to find the
Okay.
open box.
Yes.
So the Triumph open box, which means
Is
it's
that
an event
machine.
model. So just go to that open box.
Okay, that's good to know. All right, any other questions before we end tonight? Make sure to mark your calendars for next Thursday night, same time, same place, because we'll be talking a little bit more about our favorite sewing and embroidery machines. You definitely don't want to miss that. And then on the 21st of November, we'll be talking about long arms.
Yes,
So much
much fun.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
And while I've got you, make sure to mark your calendar for the day after Thanksgiving. It is our biggest sale of the year.
Right, so fun.
With Black Friday. So definitely join us for that. Thanks, everyone. Have a great rest of your night. We hope to see you again real soon. Bye-bye.
Give Santa the nudge to pay attention to the following dates: Thursday, November 7th, 14th, 21st, and 29th, because My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop is offering unbeatable holiday deals on sergers, sewing and embroidery, long arm quilting machines, and so much more. Tune in Thursday, November 7th to My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop Swig Night at 6 p.m. Mountain Time for a 1-hour presentation covering all you want to know about our most popular and easy-to-use models of sergers. On Thursday, November 14th at 6 p.m., we're talking about sewing and embroidery machines. Join us Thursday, November 21st at 6 p.m. We'll feature some of our amazing long arms. SWIG stands for Show and Sale with the Girlfriends. We walk you through the details of these machines so you can make an informed decision on which one will look best under your tree this year. Then on Friday the 29th at 9 a.m. Mountain Time, join us for our live Black Friday Sale Spectacular. Watch us live on Facebook or on our app. It's our most exciting live sale of the year. Click the link below for more information.